Superbook, you know. I didn't know what I was gonna find. I saw the flash of light just before now. Oh, what a beautiful sight. Then I was flying. Oh, Superbook. I was afraid to look. Superbook. Oh, Superbook.
Our story for today, the best news yet. In the house just down the street and around the corner, there's a surprise waiting for our young friend who's just getting home from school.
I'm home, Dad. Hey, what's this? Donuts. Fresh donuts. What a surprise. I would never figure Dad could make donuts that would taste so marvelous. Hey, wait a minute. How about it? Mom? Mom, where are you? Huh?
Hi, Griff.
Hi, Joy. What a surprise. I think my mother's back home. She must have made these donuts.
Really? That's great.
Dad, where's Mother?
She must be around somewhere, I guess.
Why don't we try upstairs?
Let's go. Here's a treat, Buffos. Mom. Nowhere.
Chris, I have never seen your room so neat and clean.
Ha! That proves that my mother's around someplace.
It would seem that way, Chris. But where is she?
Probably shopping or some such.
I suppose. Oh!
Huh? It's Superbook.
That means it's time for another exciting adventure.
Oh, wait a minute, Joy.
Why, wait. Come on, Chris.
What if my mother comes back?
Oh, we'll be back before she gets home. Don't worry. How about it?
Come on, Chris. This is a story you won't want to miss.
What is that, some cave?
I'll bet it's some kind of tomb.
You're both right. It was a cave that was used as a tomb.
Dear.
Ah, but there's no reason to feel sad. This was an empty tomb, and that's really good news, as you'll soon see. So come, let my light guide you.
I wonder where we are.
Superbook didn't tell us this time.
Jerusalem, isn't it?
I recognize it from the last trip.
You are both right. Jesus is here. There he is.
Gizmo, you're terrific. Let's go.
Now, open your eyes.
But I can't see. I can see. I can see. Oh.
She can see. She can see.
There, you see him, Caiaphas, the Nazarene called Jesus.
It's worse than I feared.
You're right.
A miracle, that's what it is. A miracle. Miracles, yes, indeed. Excuse me.
That's Judas. I remember he was a disciple of Jesus.
Wonder where he's going.
I sense danger.
Caiaphas, what do you propose we do with this man, Jesus?
He threatens my power and authority, so therefore he must be stopped, one way or another.
But you do know how popular he is. We dare not risk a people's revolt.
Some say he is the Messiah. Others report he will be king of the Jews. If such were God's plan, he would have told me. After all, I am the high priest. This man's an imposter.
Then let's arrest him.
Not yet. We must wait for the right moment to make sure we have the people behind us as well as the Roman authorities.
If you say so.
Excuse me, sir. There is a man at the gate who says it's very important to speak with you.
Who is the man?
He says his name is Judas Iscariot.
Judas Iscariot. Why, he's one of Jesus' disciples. Show him in.
Yes, sir. This way, sir.
What business do you have that we must be so rudely interrupted?
I'll come right to the point. How much will you pay me to deliver Jesus into your hands?
You'll do what?
I find it hard to believe you're serious.
I am.
And for the service, what price do you ask?
30 pieces of silver.
See to it.
Yes, sir.
No one knows exactly why Judas decided to betray Jesus, except that Satan had entered into him, influencing his thinking. Some say it started when Jesus was anointed with a very costly ointment. Judas had said, "Why wasn't this ointment sold and the money given to the poor?" But Jesus rebuked him, saying, "Let her alone. For the poor you always have with you, but you do not always have me." But now it is the first day of the Passover.
Truly, truly, I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me.
Betray? Which one of us? Is it I, Master?
It is one of the 12 that dips his hand with me in this dish.
Master, do you mean that it is I?
Thou hast said it. That which thou must do, do quickly, Judas. Woe to the man by whom I am betrayed.
Lord, you say you are going away. Why cannot I follow you? For your sake I would lay down my life.
Truly, I say unto thee, the cock shall not crow till thou hast denied me thrice.
Though I should die with you, never, never would I deny you, Master.
Nor me either.
Nor I, Lord.
You may depend on us.
Where are we now, Chris?
I know we're outside the walls of Jerusalem.
This is the Garden of Gethsemane.
Really?
Oh, will we find Jesus?
I don't know. It's getting awfully late.
If you like, I will use my radar. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Danger, danger. Men approaching with torches.
Look, Chris, there they are.
Who are they?
There's a lot of them.
They appear to be coming this way.
Let's hide and see what happens.
You will know it is Jesus when I greet him.
Judas, the traitor.
Jesus must be somewhere close by.
Hurry!
Master, Master, there he is.
Seems he's praying.
Not my will, but thine, O Lord, be done.
Jesus! Go quickly. You're in real danger.
They're going to arrest you.
A lot of men with spears and torches.
I'm aware of that.
Oh, then why don't you run?
You see, children, Jesus always had an obedient spirit and would never run from the Father's will.
Rise, Peter. Let us be going. He is at hand that doth betray me.
Yes, Master. It's Judas.
Good evening, Master.
Judas.
No, Peter.
What?
Guards, arrest this man.
Jesus!
Please, let him go. He's done nothing wrong.
Oh, Jesus!
Jesus.
And they led Jesus away to Caiaphas, the high priest, where the scribes and elders were assembled. And Peter followed even into the palace of the high priest. And he sat with the servants and warmed himself at the fire.
I know this man. He was also with Jesus.
Woman, I do not know the man.
So you say. I know I'm right.
You were with that Jesus of Nazareth.
I don't know him. I don't know what you're talking about.
Halt! Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Of a truth, this man was with Jesus, for he's a Galilean.
I know not what you're saying. Oh.
Out of the way. Truly I say unto thee, the cock shall not crow till thou hast denied me thrice.
Exactly as he said, I would deny him 3 times.
And they delivered Jesus to Pilate, the Roman governor. And the chief priests accused him of many things. But he answered nothing.
Pilate, we found this fellow perverting the nation and forbidding people to pay tribute to Caesar.
What's more, he calls himself the King of the Jews.
And are you?
Thou sayest it.
He stirs up the people with his radical preaching.
He doesn't even answer your charges. I find no fault in this man.
No fault.
And the chief priests accused him of many things, but Jesus answered them not. And Pilate said, Behold, how many things they witness against you. But Jesus yet answered nothing.
I have an idea. Since it is the custom at Passover for me to release one prisoner, I will let the people decide. Whom shall I release unto you this day, Barabbas, or the man Jesus, who calls himself the King of the Jews?
Now Barabbas was a robber who had committed murder and insurrection. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask for Barabbas and destroy Jesus. So when Pilate asked,
Whom shall I release unto you? Barabbas! 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 And what shall I do with the man Jesus who is called Christ? Crucify him! Crucify him!
You could easily see the will of the people. This man is a threat to Rome and deserves to die under your law. And by our law, he ought to die because he made himself the Son of God.
What will you do, Pilate?
Do as you will. He's innocent. He's innocent.
Our problem has been solved, just as we had wished. When given the choice, the people chose to set Barabbas free and to crucify Jesus, and it's confirmed by Pilate.
So much for the Son of God.
Stop, where are you going? It's all right.
Judas, you did a good job.
Take back your filthy money.
Apparently it didn't work out as he planned.
Rather, as we planned.
Oh, Jesus!
You! Get away from there! Keep going, you.
Wow, what an earthquake!
Master, look, here comes Peter.
Yes, I think you're... Oh, Peter!
Are you all right?
Do you need help?
What do you mean?
There was an earthquake. You all right?
It was a sign.
A sign? What kind of a sign?
A sign that Jesus has just died on the cross.
What? Let's go!
Oh, Lord Jesus, now I understand. For this you were sent. Even as you sent us into the world to bear witness, you are the Son of God.
And when the evening had come, Joseph of Arimathea sought permission to remove the body to a tomb hewn out of rock. But on the morning of the third day...
There it is. The tomb where Jesus' body was laying.
It's hard to believe he's dead.
Oh!
Look, Chris, the stone has been rolled away.
Yeah, and that's a pretty big stone.
Shh, someone's coming.
The tomb is open.
Oh, what could this mean?
Oh!
Why seek ye the living among the dead? He is not here. He is risen.
You mean Jesus isn't dead? He's alive?
And goes before you into Galilee, where he will meet you as he foretold. Tell his disciples.
Superbook said empty tomb was good news.
That's right. Peter, are you there? Something important's happened.
The tomb where Jesus was is empty.
It's empty. How could...
Peter, we went to the tomb this morning to anoint Jesus' body, and an angel appeared.
Jesus has risen.
As foretold by him.
What do you mean? Peter?
Well, as Jesus said to us disciples.
This temple may be torn down, but I say unto you, in 3 days I shall raise it up again.
Let us spread the good news to our friends, and then on to Galilee there to meet him.
Joy, want to go along with him?
Yes.
Then the 11 disciples went away into Galilee, into a mountain where Jesus had appointed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. And Jesus came and spoke unto them, saying,
All power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye, therefore, and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world.
Jesus!
Christopher, it's time for dinner.
That's Mom.
Let's go down and welcome her home.
Right.
Wait for me.
Don't gather your food, Ruffles.
Mother! Mother!
Hi, Chris. I've made your favorite dish.
All right.
Joy, I've set a place for you. Okay?
Let's begin. Phoebe, this soup is almost as good as the soup I make.
Well, I didn't burn mine.
Joy, would you like some salad?
Please.
Whoa. Sorry, Ruffles.
Oh, my, I must say, it's good to be home again. Nothing seems to have changed around here.
Just as good as always.
Superbook, 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 Superbook.